That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
You can't do this to me, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you are a
to sift through the thousands of CVs. CV. And influence the choice of ministers, deputy ministers, council of members of council of state, ambassadors, mayors, ministers, council members, and other critical appointments.
Billion. Mamo mitim the kind paragraph 39 of the Ultra General's report. And
this in the same will be now will be now the county. The Oyameno and I mean because maybe will be. It will be free maybe okay, but yes, so again because of a chinintino, people were questioning the source, and I have to put it out. Performance audit report of the Auditor General on the construction of cocoa roads 39. Failure to prioritize the roads led to cocoa to prioritize the road led to cocoa board implementing more projects than its budget could support. For CREP 1, cocoa board awarded 234 road contracts valued at 5.2 billion Ghana cedi, which was 263% of or 3.67 times the 1.94 billion it had budgeted for. That's the NDC.
Yeah, not just say. Yeah, but 2 years no. Can you say 1.9 billion?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so for CREP 2, Cocoa awarded 266 contracts valued at 13 billion.
13 billion. Omo say 5.2 na award no enye ya say cocoa board ni ade no. Omo award 13 billion. O de to aso. Nyama na America.
Hey. So out of the 266 contracts, 246 contracts valued at 7.63 billion were to be implemented from 2020 to 2022. But you said 5 billion and there are challenges with this.
Yes.
Okay. COCOBOD's allocated budget for these 264 contracts for the period 2020-2021 and 2021-2022 was 856.6 million.
Sika umtrato ho 2 years no. 856.6 million. This is what the Auditor General is saying. And was some evidence. Sika ni na wa listed ho.
And this implies that COCOBOD will require 887%.
887%.
Or 8.9 as against your 3.6.
What you say? You see the problem? You see the problem? Now, my name, say, you can say, Obi can say, Sikap sign a COCOBOD DJ.
Debbie.
Who was them one?
We need to be careful. COCOBOD was unable to pay for work done within the time stated in the contract. We denied contractors funds. We needed to continue with the work and prolong projects beyond their contract duration.
And no make a choice. And most hand the casa buy. Na mamensan council we kran kan na ya no ahwe e da be hia wasan dia number. Sa 13 billion no award. Billion. My mom is in the kind. Paragraph 39 of the Auditor General's report. And
they say the same will be now. Will be now the cow. The way no, and I mean because maybe will be.
The dear person can where book will be able to book.
It will be free, maybe. Okay, but yes. So again, because of a Chinese, people were questioning the source, and I have to put it out. Performance audit report of the Auditor General on the construction of cocoa roads, 39. Failure to prioritize the roads led to to prioritize the road led to COCOBOD implementing more projects than its budget could support. For CREP 1, COCOBOD awarded 234 road contracts valued at 5.2 billion Ghana cedi, which was 263% of or 3.67 times the 1.94 billion it had budgeted for. That's the NDC.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but 2 years no. Can you set aside 1.9 billion?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so for CREP 2, COCOBOD awarded 266 contracts valued at 13 billion.
13 billion. Omo say 5.2 na award no enye ya say COCOBOD ni ade no. Omo award 13 billion. O de to aso. Nyama na meka. So out of the 266 contracts, 246 contracts valued at 7.63 billion were to be implemented from 2020 to 2022. But you said 5 billion and there are challenges with this. Yes.
Okay. COCOBOD's allocated budget for these 264 contracts for the period 2020-2021 and 2021-2022 was 856.6 million.
Sika umtrato ho 2 years no. 856.6 million. This is what the Auditor General is saying. And was some evidence. Sika ni na wa listed ho.
And this implies that
which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
Okay. And them. And you bring me more to me more ha me more chain. I will or maybe also. Yeah, but share you man ankasa sibia entai kushu na echi yentumi enya agye dwumadi no engum enyumre be mo adwo ha mo ache ewo maybe also producer signal what na ni agye so man say ade na ba okay yeah but share adwuma na se na caterpillar watu na yetumi akoyanim enyumre be mo adwo ha mo ache ewo maybe Samre also say and odi afidie na to ha afidie kronkron leading the Apple 68 FM Jumedia Samre Kwaku Jataba Telanyo mesinkonwa medebro yatudi kanewu efitinra yemfidie no emwa papa nti eba na ateko nanso yakase yebeye adwuma no yebeye Samre uba share video no na subscribe page no the like page and another video na maunia and brother no ba be nkomo kakra for man Ghana ho kwan ya yebeti afa so emma on man Ghana kronkron atimi akonanim enkomo ni bi de say kan ofori kuntum krunkun kan ofori kuntum krunkun ata kan ofori ata yebedi no ho nkomo ha me na emre bi me kohwehwe mu a na me bon modern na me de kan ofuriata aya sabia no oda na me de baaye en ye sign ababe di honkomo na ye hu kwanya ye beti afa so a kan ofuriata ba bia wo sebia ye betimi ahwehwe no na ye na be sheka na fonsa unya enten so a Mustafa Amit Alaj Mustafa Ahmed. Alaj Mustafa Ahmed. It is alleged, Sir Sikakasia Pa, Ayafan assassin wedi. Mustafa Ahmed, 280 million Ghana cedis. Mustafa Ahmed, Ede Abadwe, Are, the Sama, Etumia Ede, Aye, you better him near Dosom, 280 million Ghana cedis, no, and the property of Mustafa Ahmed, or the year, says Kano, Etumi Asa, na wedi, Wabo Mano Chronoa, ente say, ye beka hwasem. Chama wuntimi stop na some ne mui yoko fod ne ma bia nan no ya man be no na o he chama wuntimi a na wa yete so anya stroke senya no osi nante wu na aso obi a wanya stroke ade achi ya no se pabram me ho atome jebe die no ho nkomo ye wi Ghana nnuane bo prices of food prices. SSC can't watch Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Papa Baby will be anyway. Yichiao, and the Ato Force and the Chief of Staff and the Vice President, Republic of Ghana Penifuina Michiamo, Madaruma, Ghana Force, Umo Boma Basso Pa, Umo Boma Basso, Ghana for Necon, Medium American Mate, also Mo Boma Basso, Namanya Dia who be the assassin so, and T. Mosafata, see a Boma Basso, and T. Ninano. And ye be the home come say dear and say your mic can be via at tom. I can't see any baby at tom. And to the mamena me hosma ba compare na memra nature me ba diaka me keteki was some your makuntai. Ata me bon majeja gum na bibia kama. Oba share video no made any go Facebook Apple 68 FM Training Radio / Apple 68 FM Ghana Web News One Ghana Politics Online.com Ghana Breaking News. Maybe see and the atwaso.
Ago. When you go, when you see Kakra, make us a pea. Never mark a day. Bakan Kakra and Yamakan Francis. At long last, the battle has ended. And thus, Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever. And here again, I want to take the opportunity to thank the kings and people of this country, the youth, the farmers, the women, who have so nobly fought and won this battle. Also, I want to thank the valiant ex-servicemen who have so cooperated with me in this mighty task of freeing our country from foreign rule and imperialism. And as I pointed out at our budget conference at Sorbonne, I made it quite clear that from now on today, we must change our attitudes, our minds. We must realize that from now on, we are no more a colonial, but a free and independent people. But also, as I pointed out, that also entails hard work. I am depending upon the millions of the country, the chiefs and people, to help me to reshape the destiny of this country. We are prepared to build it up, and make it a nation that will be respected by every other nation in the world. We know we are going to have difficult beginnings, but again, I am relying upon your support. I'm relying upon your hard work. Seeing you in these thousands, it doesn't matter how far my eye goes, I can see that you are here in your millions. And my last warning to you is that you also stand firm behind us so that we can prove to the world that when the African is given a chance, he can show to the world that he's somebody. We are not waiting. We shall no more go back to sleep anymore. Today, from now on, there is a new African in the world. That new African is ready to fight his own battle and show that after all, the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. We are going to demonstrate to the world, to the other nations, young as we are, that we are prepared to lay our own foundation. As I said in the assembly just minutes ago, I made a point that we are going to see that we create our own African personality and identity. It's the only way in which we can show the world that we are ready for our own battle. But today, may I call upon you all that at this great day, let us all remember that nothing in the world can be done unless it's had the force and support of God.
Okay, let us say, na yemin komo en fanfa Ghana ho ebere no ayne pa nanso asase ye kakra ye betia ye na en komo a na me ni wudi en say Mustafa Ahmed ye ka Mustafa Ahmed ono na wo ye opani a oda Ghana ye petro na no ewo na bi efe petro ho Ghana Petroleum Company. One na wadano na allergy bi a yetete ne se Mustafa Ahmed sika bi afa ne nsase sika no na 280 million Ghana cedis. 280 million Ghana cedis no. Se yaka se de chechere ama Ghana fofra na etumi ye. Enso Mustafa Ahmed afa se sika na di. Mese nanso Mustafa Ahmed afa se sika. Ofa se sika no Juma wadidi ile se ode abia to dan ewa America man uko he market Mustafa Ahmed to dan bebre egu ho he market ewa Manase site ni tumra na safety Mustafa Ahmed to dan ya ye computer uko yuka edanya Mustafa Ahmed to anu ote owie no tanker truck ye ka tanker ade a ye de fafa anwo ade ko filling station wode ko wo fa no de be filling station for Mustafa Ahmed to mako saa wo ha and yet 127 owie no and na wonam tokuro mu baabi a wo go see a filling station and na wonam tokuro mu baabi a wo be hu say filling station ni ebie filling station na ye hwan dia say ye Mustafa Ahmed Sheikh Mustafa Ahmed dia etinana o man Ghana ha ye te no anaso o man Ghana mo no filling station na ye bubrija but bien se say ye filling station na Mustafa Ahmed aje ho because one or your boss. I want Ghana petroleum. Until you will prep beer and warrior. Now, Ubekai. Samridia FM. Mustafa Amid, the Cultural Excellency from Dramani Mahama said, will check cars at the man at him for. Until we need to rest this country. Excellency, so a manu desinaso, a yabian of credit and for me caca. Sang Kayanukrum Park or the Chananum. Now, who would yet? Won't go was a sassa at the Padia way. And they were bushing a phone about him. Now, Mama can't tell somebody in the Ghana. Mama can't tell some of Ghana, me who be that. Say, Apalahala may be president. What can I no price? Say, Mugiyaro, while Mamma be president, Wakana was sent a comfort. And Mustafa Amit, I know what you was near the Bubuja. Mustafa Amit, I know you were in Pope and Tim Mano. Mustafa Amit, I know you was some Pope and Tim Mano. And then when you were sick, and then when we are going to Fosika, alleged 280 million Ghana cedis. Yantia Media come and someone Mustafa Amit, Wakaka, and it's Excellency Donama.
To buy Land Cruiser per chief. We will use that money and
Sumaya Kwaku.
What do you make of the fact that the other parties are trolling the one district, one factory, and then one village, one dam policy?
Well, Governor has said it all. Leadership is about choices. Mahama is doing one chief, one Land Cruiser, one chief, one Land Cruiser. The cost of the Land Cruiser is this can build a dam in the village. So he chooses to use that money for only one person. And we say when we come, the monies that are lying wherever he's getting it to buy Land Cruiser per chief, we will use that money and build a dam in the village. And with that dam, the whole village will get to do their agricultural activities over 12 months. Then they will get money, including the chief, who will then get money and buy his own Land Cruiser. Are you following me? So that he becomes a full human being. For me, giving Land Cruisers to our chiefs is demeaning. It's an insult to the chiefs. We want chiefs who have their own capacity, who can work on their own and earn an income and buy their cars, so that our chiefs can look at bad governments and bad presidents and tell them the truth. Now, you think that if a president gives a chief a Land Cruiser and the president is running the country, that chief has the audacity to tell the president the truth? Exactly. So that is what President Mahama is doing. The opinion leaders, the big people in our country who can speak truth to power, who can tell him the truth, he bribes them with Land Cruisers. We will not bribe them. We will give it, we will put it in the village so that they can tell us the truth if we go wrong. That's how to run a country. My father used to tell me that, look, my son, if you reach a certain stage in life and there is nobody who can look you in the eye and tell you the truth, you are doomed. And that is where our country has gotten to. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi. And I feel very terrible as a Ghanaian at this time. But there is hope, inshallah. God is not asleep. This country is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in serious trouble. We need to rescue this country, ladies and gentlemen. The presidency has been so depraved, so muddied, so dirtied, that I tell you in all sincerity as a Ghanaian, that I feel terribly sad today. As a Ghanaian, we need to rescue this country. Wallahi, inshallah. Please don't cry. We shall rescue our country. This country is in serious trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are in serious trouble. We need to rescue this country, ladies and gentlemen. The presidency has been so depraved, so muddied, so dirtied, that I tell you in all sincerity as a Ghanaian, that I feel terribly sad today as a Ghanaian. We need to.
When I am Mustafa Amit, I'm repeating someone what I can't yet. Now, dear, we can tell you, dear, Mustafa Amit, it is alleged, I care, The year tete and the make be and the say Sika Fanesase 280 million Ghana cedis. Yet the church Ghana for yet yes ye Ghana ye was first Sika di keke. At the Atoto Dan, at the Atoto Dan wa America, United States. Our hair market. What did you be a filling station? What did you be or did you put a truck? I can see a year to my man. A buyer, no one almost here. Someone move back one mine canna. Not on my canna fun and my place. Then a kufuado, find out what they can afford. And then Mustafa me. Say never now buy one now, woman also my yard and panel. Then we will put your pool. Well, yes, 280 million Ghana cedis. Mame Fonko, the next step. Can ofori ata. Kun. Nana yaw. Ofori ata. Also, this year. Yes. Chebi. Nanado, Techeche, no fase. One man finance minister. The Ghana finance minister. One man who is sick as some folk. One man who is Kobo Bessia na. Ne say na first ni kobo and that can wo foriata ete 15%. Can wo foriata Kobo Bessia 1 Ghana raba na alacha apara hala satino na oma can wo foriata 15%. What kwaji 1 Ghana no na 1 Ghana no 15% of the second. The kwanya can wo foriata every Ghana for fast so. Or so a man Ghana near a proud nation. Young quiet me for the name man. The Japadia can move for your pie yet. Banks. Nanado buy no good, the whole banks. For the banks in your second move for your pa. She can share, can move for your bandit. And I'm soon a demon poison, a demon DDT, a woman said your poor comfort. If I did the war Ghana because of banks, I was going to. Can we forget that we are Ghana for now who say yes? From your body. Everybody, one person the MP, the NPP for MCs, no? Say, every shuffle can we forget that. A coup for the Mayeti as you said. Say, Nipani ya Juma Nanya, na very shuffle, na Juma, Kuntum can we forget a yanidi, or maybe a son. Maybe Musaro say, and he say, Ghana for can't, because none nanado, and then I can't go with the Ghana for Sika. And in another say, well, you're reshuffling ye. Second, well, for your time, the Ghana for the book here. And nanado pet. Sika, you're too good to say you're too well. You're your party, near Kuku Ghana Sika, the Payaka party. I want to be telling now about Papa Bani a couple of summer. What's the media maintain? We are finished. Say when you 70 Mama, Papa, but the Ghana as a sire. Then the Ghana. You see, for you have been come up. Then you said this and your mom born here to be a cost of what time. Remember. So I just said, can we for you tell ya, man? I can't a ya bomb match in a year. And a Satino, a Parahala, Mugiaro. So what the Quadua Honekaka. Now, bravo, Pam can go for your Tanocano. Me and the second will for your pet for cry, young to me. Me and the say you can go for your person. Oh, a Parahala. Mugiaro the can go for your test. What Pam now was no question and Chan will give me out. Or set for no woman ye. Benjamin Traha, that means trust your crap to say you to my check. What didn't that trade do house? wɔde kanoforiata yɛ advice yɛ kɔgye besia kanoforiata na yɛ advice ase yɛ kɔgye besia wɔ mu nea kɔgye no mpo no na kanoforiata charge no 15%. And can you imagine, say, $1 billion? Not, and that's it, $1 million, not for you or no one 15%. Over you know, not Sikan Wali at Mobusa. Abusano can go for yet at the abaco, not can afford you. And I can afford a faithful set. About Papa B, I have fed a solicitor on my best uncle for another. Sankofa John Dramani Mahama. Sankofa Excellency John Mahama Bra. Na kind of fuck off for that back. Yaba ya hifadhi omemwa. Sanka ngoforiata digana sikena. Adeswa sukana. Sana me fancy kan ngoforiata. Ose jabe anya kasa bebe ye solve problem. Mr. Jabe pressure prosecutor. Wotati kasa nyene. Where you will last time. So when you take action for Kanoforiata, your budget demonstration ya pako. I said that, and ya casa ya hero. Yet to come mama question that baby came via Kanoforiata. We become wanted. I bet you, oh, did ya say, oh, you wanted. Hi, then a phone ya kukubunya apotre. Then a phone ya badaya bisa what ya young ten. What your papa, your coffee. After the beba. Near Kwaku skirt. Every year declare Kanoforiata wanted. Sometimes now Kanoforiata lawyers. At your letter. At the bar, yeah. And the yes, say. Owura Kanoforiata. Ayare. Hey. And the ya Kanoforiata yare. And the yajina. And ye. Na a hair fan a Kanoforiata wo. The Kwaku skirt will take down the camera. The TC America have on tenso. Baby, I'm a wrap. Baby, I'm a headache. Never wrap. Because as I said, your man kind of open your coffee. It's in the faha, no my faha, the faha, no my faha, the faha, no my faha. The time it was he came. Now can we for your time I yet I said, well, Mayo Clinic. Mayo Clinic, no, America will go over Minnesota. And a Mayo Clinic, a walk. And to never told Dano. Me and Cassette Quisket. The time the book is saying, a young pack, second with Puriata or Mayo Clinic. And a Sabia, men call one Mayo Clinic, I have Sabia Mr. Play. The corner coming Koma, not simply here, can Kuntum Kunku Ata. The boy can go for yet a date of birth. There, therefore, can go for yet a date. The date of birth for Danosono, who go can go for yet a date of birth entirely. Yes, open, go. The friend Mayo Clinic, and I mean, we didn't come on. Now, Mayo Clinic for catcher me said, or would you be a friend of the Yanko, see that time one. The declare can go for yet a wanted. First wanted. The Kwaku the one that can be your father.
Otherwise, say no or press 2. Please listen carefully as our options have changed. To schedule an appointment or inquire about a new appointment, say appointment or press 1. To reschedule or check for the next available appointment, say reschedule or press 2. If you no longer need your appointment and wish to cancel and not reschedule at this current time, say cancel or press 3. For questions about travel, lodging, community resources, and events, say more information or press 4. If you're calling regarding billing inquiries, say billing or press 5. For questions regarding medical records or release of information, say medical records or press 6. To listen to the options again, say repeat or press 9. If you'd like to speak to a representative, say representative or press 0. To ensure the needs of the patient come first, your call may be recorded for quality excellence.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Mayo Clinic Central Appointment Office. This is Brittany, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm calling and find out one of my friends is on Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. So I'm finding out that they discharged him to go home or still over there.
I'm sorry, you're checking on one of your friends at Mayo Clinic?
Yeah.
Is he in the hospital?
Yeah, it's in the hospital. So, you want to let me give you the name?
Yeah, what's the last name?
Last name is Atta, A-T-T-A.
And the first name?
Of Ken, K-E-N.
And do you know Ken's date of birth?
I don't know, this is personal, date of birth is personal issue, so I don't have his personal date of birth. I don't have it. And the middle name is Ofori, O-F-O-R-I.
And you said he's in the hospital?
Yeah.
Mm.
The last name is A-T-T-A.
Yeah, I do have an account here. I don't see that he's inpatient.
Well, it's not inpatient. Hello?
Yep, I'm taking a look at the account. He's what?
Thank you so much.
Did you say he's in the hospital as a patient?
Yeah.
I don't see him listed as being in the hospital.
Also, it's not in hospital.
Not to my knowledge.
But it came over there or it's discharged?
You said discharged?
No, he is discharged or I want to make sure his name on the system the name is not on the system.
He's not in the hospital.
Oh, it's not in the hospital. It never came there.
No.
It never came there.
No.
Okay. So this is Minnesota, huh?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. The last name is A-T-T-A.
Mhm.
So it's not over there.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much for your help.
Na Sandra Wudokana, Nanya second was for your table for your shop. Every sika.
When at that time, Mayo Clinic. Tama special prosecutor. We see the bank and declare can you for your first one. And I'm yes, I'm going to be bad one. Na sata mo man hene kwabna sante. Na o man hene hwan kwabna sante. Waye ni yefo te se bankese. Ebi sifo. One time go for mo nka de kwabna sante ni obi mo de ye. Hey, we fi ade ntem paaw. Ebi si. And the same ye mo hono wo mo na na mi nwanwa. Because mo ba bem nti kakra mo ba die nti omo hono mo. Ebra ye che ayi ye de wanted. Eto kan wo foriata eso. Oman ne kwabna santini obi. Oman ne kwabna santi woni obi. Abatena platform so say ada na NDC for ana abanya abaso ko mo ya de pay. Ehuna kan wo foriata. Na kan wo foriata ya pon safra no mo ma ya na. Ana se yakori ke mo fi se wo yare ano anya no kweso yare. Sata munumu na mede sa video we de buy. Mede phone numbers ya ka ho. Say why wope from Mayo Clinic the bisem. As a right generator more Ghana. Obian wa 3 year phone call. I want Mayo Clinic. No me wo nyina so second wo for the one yare bia. But o man ne kwabra sante any will be transit as she said I can some bebre. Me so me ya dai. O transit as she said I can some bebre. And na dia na si kwanya o man ne kwabra sante ni obi. O mo tini aka fase. Me ni bi. And the question Jabe, I said declare can we forget a second wanted. They say no one America, maybe torchlight, and I'm in them tokrom, mantam, but be a me rest of the book can we forget. Let me put that. Me and Casamatch and a chemono, I'm the number of Canada. Then put your mind. A bra or my new obi. Catch a man and pro, and then a nipedu by being our Casa or Casa ye. And some of a kind. A chile kind of for any abaya waterfall. And the procedure.
Mr. Kenneth Nanaya Oforiata has been seen and evaluated at Mayo Clinic in Rochester. His medical condition necessitates that he will stay and follow up on his appointment and undergoing further testing and management, including possible surgical intervention in March 2025. Please contact me with any further questions. Sincerely, and Ahmed Eden Abdalhim, MD, Section of International Medicine in Rochester, Minnesota. And an insa esha letter way as here. In the lawyers near Tachi way just to say, doctors by March mu obebi na nkobede obetimi aba. But the OSP feels say it shouldn't be at the say so of who can offer a suspect, no, and the client. I don't know. So maybe OSP was expecting say Umrah now Umrah may test. Ghana to confirm.
Why should we talk like that?
Aden.
Why?
Aden.
Now OSP no nyare ana. What investigation was asemna no kontumpa na.
It's one question we can.
But until that thing is done, no. Why? My doctor actually made that point. What showed you maybe?
Yes.
The power that you have, say, no dear, you can pull him from everywhere in the country, in the world. So why? Now we've gotten to the point that if people pay what he has said, OSP releasing the 2-minute brew, so you be cry, na. Chinchina, I fancy, Huichi, one as you fancy, Belfan to Passion Van Brana. On contrary, a bit to what the doctor has said. On contrary. So we know that kind of writer is deceiving the public. No,
because I shall letter we in so law firm not the medical report we in letter and command on the 7th. And a 12 and then a press conference. Meaning say from 7th now in Saka letters, you know. I don't say be no so why behind the scene.
But you cannot also come and give us half information. Hey, now the club is fugitive obi. Yeah, come law school be there. Oye nipa ye hwehwe no oye nipa bonfo. Yes.
Wajani akwotete.
Na only lawyer for din komo. Lawyer for that me akwa akire o ba bia nipa na oyare no so owo.
Oda.
Na mo me asase adwiri butai bi wachiri sei. Ebetima to me. Until we prove Secretary Dr. Natural Diabano, and you contempo.
Yes.
Until we prove that you are Kenoforiata or Tiapo ye
and on person beba.
If they 2 million mama who say OSP.
No, 2 million.
Maybe on me. Please let's not do that. 2 million crowd one. I shall be asking.
Oh sure.
Please. I don't know. One country. One country. Now why are throw who watch them my name at the Mecrata Coma OSP? Me yare. O press conference using man country say. So I arena me bois and kotumpo. Wako check your hospital, the doctor and credit como why do you do that? Yes, it's a good play mumbre. Now the person will say.
People say, are there personal vendetta? That's what is coming across now. Match na edaben. Match na edaben.
Because our lawyers the communication almost say obetimi a fixed date be in March. Because March na we share hospital we no maka say
obi me san your man mama me so so hwe ebre wo ye ninka so we all retire and go home. Apart from Nyami judgment, we all retire and go home. And the truth is commercialized in this country. And no man said so. Who said that the OSP cannot invite anybody or suspect to say Nanamon Tobi the Cabo Abre or Mino and Ejumakobi? Who said nobody can do that? But this is a clear point. Say, my lawyer for my name. Whether you disagree with the lawyers or not, Moko Kotamun to mention German. And may do baby German can say, Yam PDB because more German.
When I on my head quadrangle, I bread, you declare. Nanaya kuntum kurunku can oforiata first wanted. Nanka minimiso moya nsentro for papa. Kakwaku skirt mimiti ya. Me call mayo kane kobisa ya me di phone number ba ye. Aya sekan nanaya oforiata wanyare. Na date of that for crop wade ma ye na yo bogus. Kamede no mane ba kan nsentro for bi to say. Come on, Casabu be a trempan, son of Maka Wasser. Obedient to me and Capas and the king. Ah, special prosecutors about one thing. Or 4 ways, not one warm hosa for him, CIG award for 10 hours to Wakana. Or mine, Quabras until your flight is a bank. I say, the Yafu, I just a kukua, and by you for the dim. Not yet walk any year. Let us a woman part reset. Can go for it and be Ghana for Sika because when you be the work for the time. And then the other, over to me, I can't pass them. You know, some can pass them there. But any woo at the mass and pass media, multimedia. Somebody hot, not a Jimmy for way Jim Wom, our multimedia also. Young teams and from Saka. Again, another one.
The reality is that is the man sick? Have you checked that the doctors in court are doctors because you have the power to do everything you want to do in terms of investigation.
Maybe he's done that.
So why didn't you tell us?
In any press?
Of course. Because no one coin. And you really all meanings into it. If indeed you have checked and it is true that Sa Yuraken Oforiata on Yaribia. And another matter, on Ghana. Now, Branya Musu Assembly do who Jana Kosha Yechi. Any another matter, it's like a good case. But we have to be fair in applying the law.
Yeah.
Nila Foba, the Krataba, Uda to Kratana, Uma Hubre, Uncle Fosi, Ako Boy Chile, said Nina, who could be any mamma, said your baby was a Jumana, oh, yeah, as a special prosecutor. You know what time is it?
Yeah. I take 2 takeouts for me. Number 1, letter na lawyers ne Troy say Papa will be out of the country indefinitely. We need to see that.
But
letter.
Where is that letter?
Me hui.
We have not seen any letter to the effect that Ken Oforiata says that he will be out of the country indefinitely.
Yes.
What is our problem then?
Indeed, the only letter I have cited. The one the lawyers minka premomo etro
so
let's hospital report.
So let's push the OSP.
Yeah.
Come again.
2 things. The letter that says he will be out indefinitely, and number 2, OSP in Saka letter away from lawyers and a medical report. What was done to ascertain whether say Papa no oyare and I say onyare. Say onyare and obeka say Ghana for you say oyare. A different conversation altogether. And I think the OSP could have helped here in say Saka letter away from the lawyers, no. Yes, ye who say Papa no onyare no catch ye say oyare. But to declare him wanted and a fugitive when that information in my say oh in Tron na oh cannot dear. It's a bit.
Yeah, it's worrying.
It's a bit.
Mr. Wesana, then, Kakrabi. You know why? Charles Bisu, and we are wanted. Why? Do we get power to intimidate and just frustrate people? And say they are kokoso child or mubu ama for the gudana.
Daben.
Oh, yeah, Daben. What else would the crowd? There are 7,000. The past and the present. It's still going on. And so, see, bebre, nipa bebre, see the pasa. I don't know, yeah, want to say, yeah, enemies. 16 regions, we are one. Why? Nima copy one zima, what copy whatever.
Equiapem.
I don't know Baku. Baku Yansun says, Sinto, and I'm ready to be Jumedia Udinma, yet to be correct and to be Chinaso. No, it can't be possible. We should desist from men with evil heart and evil intent. We should desist from that. People with selfish and greedy intent. We should get away. Naive people and ignorant people, get away. You should build a society that is based on love, truthfulness, probity, and accountability, and know that no condition is permanent. And I said, go for them, so new be an amebua. Send the power for Naba. Say, agriculture is new be Send the power for Naba. Say, President Onebu, send the power for Naba. On met now, copim zombie one. The Uye Biano. Sasu Sukruano. You're careful.
But knowing the OSP, no, before he holds a press conference, now on crossing T's and dotted I's.
Obi na OSP now okay. The OSP no again kwa. You saw a successful law person while in the career and the production program. But so nipa.
Oh, nipa.
But Obi na was somewhere come see and candy with you. So lawyer for trouble OSP. I mean can who da wa tie so ahonhom ete. No was ati o yare mpa so say ye
I don't know that way. Or say, I then the young back, and the young back on for me a sika. Sika can go for yata. Kronua can go for yata boy. Nanka will be a ultimate award. Cabra, some buy and come for phone. No from Mayo Clinic. No, what you can walk or say, second will for yata or your on your. Make Kwaku sketch material and afraid. Let me see it. Let the audio and the voice by out. My one has to say, will be an idiot. Now, more of us in my dear award can see our Republic of Ghana. And then you did way ye and some more be me a sicker. Or many sicker, you will be because no one be doing tea. And this is what. When you're very careful, this for him. One more message and a bobo. And then the clothes. The matter. Who go for me or move for me? They say, when you're careful, what all be, I know a match no quadras and one more baby no, 1 more 10-year bobo. Every now palahala by so. Some of them people interviewer. The way no be sitting no. The way not all be. What you control some agency. And Mokwa almost a sum so at the federal family because almost we said Mama power. The Omo be NT. The Omo be a minimum two for. The government to you. I won't conform. Now, and now the one can say, Kuntum can work for the attack. The same Kwaku sketch when I'm talking and I'm a America. The fear be Washington DC. Now we have more weekend in the coho. The fear now, one of the to Washington DC. This weekend, they call me to one of my back. They call Friday night. They call chicken for yata and Abracana for. Never say, they call chicken for yata and turn down couple Tuesday. Not can for yata and Nabagana. Question Jabe. I said declare another wanted. And none of me so our America. Now me touch like everything. We can be me quacking for your few. Our Washington DC. There. And I have kungu. They bow fear ho. And the only we can mention you. What's one test you come in the Catembe fear ho? Listen, the war back on the Tuesday. They put you. And someone, Question Jabe. ɛde da ɛfa na na yaw kuntunkun ho ɛfa mɛkyɛw mo a mo frɛ no mo fa kɔɔso no kanto nkyɛn yɛ yɛ adwuma ma gaara yɛwie a yɛde di nkɔmmɔ afa ho yɛnkɔtie kwasi agyabe
Rescheduled date of Monday, 2 June 2025 at 13:30 GMT. His name will be re-entered on the list of wanted persons, and the OSP will consider him a fugitive from justice. Whereupon the office will take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP at our own choosing. Then, by a letter dated 28 May 2025, Mr. Furiata's lawyers informed the special prosecutor that a medical expert has diagnosed Mr. Furiata with cancer and has earmarked 13 June 2025 for surgery, for which reason he would be unable to return to the jurisdiction as scheduled. His lawyer stated that to the knowledge of the OSP, this change in circumstances has been brought to the attention of the court, before which Mr. Furiata is presently pursuing a human rights claim against the OSP and the special prosecutor. His lawyer stated further that in order not to hold the office back in the performance of his function, he had Mr. Furiata's instructions of his readiness to go through video recorded interview for the purpose of eliciting his caution statement. His lawyers offered to meet the special prosecutor in person or approach the bench for the purpose of viewing Mr. Furiata's biopsy report, whichever suited the special prosecutor. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the media, this is where we are now. And let us step back a bit from the 28 May 2025 letter from Mr. Furiata's lawyers and place the matters in their proper context. I have intentionally went through a tedious time. A letter from Mr. Furiata's lawyers, dated 18 February 2025, clearly indicated that the possible surgical intervention to be performed on him was to occur on 20 and 21 March 2025, upon which reckoning the OSP carefully considered the recovery period and indulgently pushed Mr. Furiata's attendance at the OSP to 2 June 2025. Therefore, Mr. Furiata had a duty to promptly inform the OSP of any fundamental change in his medical circumstances on 21 March 2025, when the advertised surgical intervention was not performed, to enable the OSP reschedule a new date of his attendance at the OSP to accommodate any such material changes in his medical condition and treatment itinerary. Mr. Furiata has known, at least since 21 March 2025, that no surgical procedure was to be performed on him in March. Yet, he purposely sat by indolently and chose not to inform the OSP of such fundamental changes in his circumstances. Instead, about 67 days after learning of the alleged changed circumstances around 21 March 2025, Mr. Furiata elected to spring a surprise on the OSP on 28 May 2025, just 6 days before his scheduled attendance at the OSP, by offering to undergo a video recorded interview and a viewing of his biopsy report. Now, back to the 28 May 2025 letter from the lawyers of Mr. Furiata. As I said, this is where we are. By a letter dated 30 May 2025, the OSP declined Mr. Furiata's offer of video recorded interview for the purpose of eliciting his caution statement. This office has always insisted on his personal attendance, and we have indicated clearly to him that we are unwilling to waive it. If we were amenable to taking any such statement from Mr. Furiata in absentia, we would have done so in February and not waited to 2 June 2025. We want him here physically, and we insist on it. A suspect in a criminal investigation does not pick and choose how the investigative authority should conduct its investigations. and the method suitable to him and his convenience. We will not countenance such conduct, not in this case or in any other case. Further, the OSP has declined Mr. Furiata's invitation to view his biopsy report as we consider it a pointless exercise. This is because it is common learning that the biopsy report contains nothing more than a conclusion upon the removal and examination of tissue, cells, or fluids from a living body that some disease or malady was indicated in the samples taken. A biopsy report is not an expression of a reasoned medical opinion that the subject of the report is an invalid and unable to travel, as Mr. Furiata seeks to suggest is his condition, and for which reason he says he cannot return to the jurisdiction. This much is clear. Since 24 January 2025 till date, Mr. Furiata has failed to show any medical report. I underline, he has failed to show any medical report which suggests that he is a travel risk and unable to return to the jurisdiction by reason of his medical condition. It has all been his say-so, his singular say-so. Therefore, the OSP views Mr. Furiata's lawyer's letter dated 28 May 2025 as an expression of utter bad faith on the part of Mr. Furiata, and it confirms our long-held, well-considered opinion and conclusion that Mr. Furiata has no intention of voluntarily returning to the jurisdiction and to attend the OSP. Further, this office is unaware of his purported information to the court, whether orally or by file processes, of the alleged change in his circumstances. Today is Monday, 2 June 2025. It is more than 3 hours past the scheduled time of Mr. Furiata's attendance at the OSP, and Mr. Furiata failed to attend the OSP today. Mr. Furiata's conduct is totally unacceptable and a baleful spite at law enforcement and criminal investigations. It ends here. It ends today. We will no longer accommodate him. Consequently, the OSP redeclares that Mr. Furiata is a wanted person and a fugitive from justice. His name is hereby re-entered on the OSP's list of wanted persons. The OSP will take all necessary legal steps to secure Mr. Furiata's return to the jurisdiction and to answer to the criminal inquiries against him. In pursuance of this, about 30 minutes before this briefing, I triggered processes for the issuance of an Interpol red notice for the location and provisional arrest of Mr. Kenneth Nanaya Furiata in whichever jurisdiction pending extradition or his surrender. Around the same time, I dispatched a request for extradition processes to be instituted for the provisional apprehension in any jurisdiction in which Mr. Furiata may be located or found, and his extradition to the Republic of
Ose apem a ende esi bibia ni ho a obi ababa be ka che ne biem obeti ase nti we declare Nanaya Ofori ata kunkunkunku wanted so ye kuna senebra what the award the crowd to so nti Kwaku skirt na eba Ghana na mom before na baba du Ghana no esese ni de nyankoma de kakra nyame adma fia da bai me ko Washington DC. Men Kwaku the pacha. Then one kwa kan baby say and na Kwaku skirt say wo hat kedo. Me kwache no. Me ko Washington DC ni fie. Me say Tuesday na kan wo for yata Republic of Ghana. But say that be you ready. Se Ghana some company ye serious bi mo and three take action ye mu bi ye be ye. Me de ne baba be du Ghana. Yet, Oma, can we forget about Ghana produce? Can we forget you woman seeking to say? I said, I mean, you will question me, said this out. Sir, the walking came and you tobacco bay, and I am must be a worker. Because your pointing question the bank plano, you won't say what check for a prada. Sika, your son was special prosecutor. Special prosecutor say the car with them. The Sika yet can one office. Ah yes, sir. Sika NPP for di ye bro wa ben. Di bia na kwese ja ben de kokon empreja aye. Tenne bia koso wan kaso abeka se case bebre na wo ha wudi. Enkwesi da bay. Enkwesi da bay. Ana wo sa beto ankwanoma kire ye. Special prosecutor wo sa bebo ankwanoma na no suo maka opa na. Me ye de metri bia na. Ya Ghana form pesi etesa. Ghana for sika na ye bi tua waka no. Ghana tax money na ye yi ha no. Ghana tax money na ye bi atofia ma wo dem no. Ghana tax money na ye bi age ka kase na wo dem no. Ye pese ye fucha wo je adwuma. Amanfo buafu. Amanfo buafu. I swear to God. I swear to God. Amanfo buafu. Because she can't people for dinner. Ye de chichiri kana for krofu feye. Mmabunu ni nam ho nya adwuma, mmabaawa ni nam ho nya adwuma, mmeranteɛ ni nam ho nya adwuma. Nipa fia bi akukuru sika no ɛne apakagi ɛne atutu fam yɛ de ahyɛ hɔ ne akata so ɛne ɛda so. Ɛsɛ sɛ ɛnimenume kwasi agya bɛnyɛma nhu yɛtɛ sɛ wɔbɔ Charles bi so bi alert ne deɛ mete yɛ na mɛka. Mustafa Amid ɛde 280 million Ghana cedis. Ni na wo se ohota ben and you put action. Mustafa Amid wo Ghana ha. Die na ekoso. Ghana for here action. Enye kasa funu keke. Kasa na ntoponko. Press conference na doors. Ye po bia what can now. No wa ye na Ghana for who say yes. Ye bi adwuma no ma kwasi adaben na ye tia ne ka no. Ghana for nya som faso. Enye ye tia ka. Na ye ehuhe and ye be the yetu. Excellency John Mama Memo na wo bu no. Ye ni abreta na chi. Ye pese kan na ye pese reset Ghana. Nti wo be dia go wo reset no ho ye be bo bonkala. Enti ya ko sinima me mo me record na first wanted me ba na mi wi a ye wura food prices mu kakra. Hey, tomatoes betia ba bom sa. Atra me best studio. Me de me and the best studio. Obi sa tẹ ẹdẹ dìjà nìyẹn àbàyẹrẹ nìyẹn mako nìyẹn jẹne nìyẹn nkyẹrẹ nìyẹn bọọdẹ nìyẹn abẹ nìyẹn tinapa nìyẹn sadi yẹbẹ dìjà ní abẹhu prices ènìyàn ní bọ ọdọ maame náà ní hàn fẹdẹ náà mẹmìíràn náà mẹmìíràn di ẹni fún nkọmọ kakra náà mẹba yàtọ afọ mẹnkọ bẹẹbi a mẹba. And then I'm the baby. So I can't know. I can't move. No matter what to crack. I mean, I never go near her. Say no crack. Say excellency from Tamani Mahama. I buy no. And you're my number from Pepe. I'm on the same for. Say, see, I'm no cafe. Well, as Samba home. And there will be friendly. Now, who are from the video call. And I'm okay. And I play. Now, Bobby, 9:15. I was Ghana. Let me know. The nipa no friend no say you do gas. I be come my dad na woman is so America. And I'm sorry. Okay, when you video call. When the for board no so. Petrol na tiya ba na ba 10.77. You see, yeah, excellency your mama. At the magic ben na ye ne kan. Why do you move fita nti na Nyankopon tie wo mpa bo se ya na. The food drill. Wamra ba bi petrol ekodu 24. Yentie video we niamla. The ba we Kwaku skirt. Ebra me call my Ukraine. Yenkoti. Ama won wi se me kasa me de kan wo foriata beba me de ne beba. O se da me pesika to so me de ne ba he na abema me. Na ye ready. Friday me call the fie. The fie pe. Na me ba Ghana. If you are hit and what sometimes I'm a pesika kakran so. Say you declare wanted. What would the Baba Ghana city say? because when me quick, because the dropping and my call. So, because this is a make a call. Because na yɛ me kɔ tete me tete me neighbor hɔ na mehwɛ sɛ wɔba a mehu sɛ ɔbaa na mmeaw am sɛ ɛhia Ghana ɛfɛ sɛ deɛ mepɛ sika to so ɛwɔ m sɛ nnɛ yɛdɔ Ghana but sometimes no wɔn mo kora yɛ ne ɔmo nam yɛ mo ɔmo bibi nti momfa sika kakra nto so si adi kra ka no wɔfori ata wanted wo a wobɛtua kyerɛ baabi a wowɔ no wɔbɛma sika se mode sika no ba mɛkyerɛ mu no fie ɛwɔ America na bɔ na address wɔ this platform so ɛdi na ka no wɔfori ata wotɔn fie no hwɛ fie na ɛwɔ bi si no so ti sɛ wotɔn sɛ woantɔn a me sɛ mɛbɔ wɔ address wɔ I'm not home.
Say no or press 2. Please listen carefully as our options have changed. To schedule an appointment or inquire about a new appointment, say appointment or press 1. To reschedule or check for the next available appointment, say reschedule or press 2. If you no longer need your appointment and wish to cancel and not reschedule at this current time, say cancel or press 3. For questions about travel, lodging, community resources, and events, say more information or press 4. If you're calling regarding billing inquiries, say billing or press 5. For questions regarding medical records or release of information, say medical records or press 6. To listen to the options again, say repeat or press 9. If you'd like to speak to a representative, say representative or press 0. To ensure the needs of the patient come first, your call may be recorded for quality excellence.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Mayo Clinic Central Appointment Office. This is Brittany, and who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Yeah, how are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm calling and find out one of my friends is on Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. So I'm finding out that they discharged him to go home or still over there.
I'm sorry, you're checking on one of your friends at Mayo Clinic?
Yeah.
Is he in the hospital?
Yeah, it's in the hospital. So, you want to let me give you the name?
Yeah, what's the last name?
Last name is Atta, A-T-T-A.
And the first name?
Of Ken, K-E-N.
And do you know Ken's date of birth?
I don't know, this is personal, date of birth is personal issue, so I don't have it. Date of birth, I don't have it. And the middle name is Ofori, O-F-O-R-I.
And you said he's in the hospital?
Yeah. The last name is A-T-T-A.
Yeah, I do have an account here. I don't see that he's inpatient.
Well, it's not inpatient. Hello?
Yep, I'm taking a look at the account. He's what?
Thank you so much.
Did you say he's in the hospital as a patient?
Yeah.
I don't see him listed as being in the hospital.
Also, it's not in hospital.
Not to my knowledge.
But it came over there or it's discharged?
You said discharged?
No, he is discharged or I want to make sure his name on the system the name is not on the system.
He's not in the hospital.
Oh, he's not in the hospital. He never came there.
No.
He never came there.
No.
Okay. So this is Minnesota, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. The last name is A-T-T-A.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not over there.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much for your help.
Na samre wo dokana na ya second wo for me tabu afa ye so awie sika cathedral sika ambulance sika sejeka kika ya ntwinka kwakuska tmete you know ana me kokoko ana me kokoko ye bia wo pe number no na wan kasanso wo dia kira frese dia kwakuska wo kan eye nokre anase enye nokre eye nokre se kwakuska one what
Yamisha, now on your cassette, watching I had a can. And I mean, your cassette, so I can. Way I have Kwaku said, I brought a big crack and for yata kuntum first 1 8. Mayo clinic, and I mean, doing for both. And to some case, let me check and for yata, let me check. And you Friday, the beer can go for yata. Friday night, I want America. Baby, I can't say Pia. You ever hear? And some top one, I must say, can go for Yata, a yare. And you catch them so 1 year, and that's how some drop on more. Who your mother catch some more Gokana, Namokina Kana. Can go for Yata, the second test. Now, if you want to 1 year, so follow. Or maybe I can go for Yata, what the prison. Or maybe I can go for Yata, what the prison. Na we yenya afenyo ma kemo akwatena form te se abodoma wone ne maame kubo ho ogote yenya boy ama asesete na mpia ya waste time akwatena wiem akwatena nsuom apo aba ma na otia tetem te se obi a wo sese ne maame ana ne papa ntobo ma no muwa ubi atama etu ubi atama but sometimes no me meja can be first time be atam and me meja but a blue baby so when Jimmy as a say catch out because when you MP you miss MP again for akwagina wiem ato aba aye santene ato aba de amao sabra be hwe ye mantem manyen na wakotena pechem te se abodum a sebe wane ne ho what tie jana bia mu wo presa ne tete ne maame muwa yabi aga na bi no muntimi a parliament on mo free ho members a excellency from amakuta no obetimi dia reset Ghana ma yiye yetiama apala hala satino apala hala appointed 125 ministers say I am Harry or Penta and the biaba womra email ye di adwuma na yenya kurasini president kurasini and was what cost for ye who be that aba katre say what Penta into a 125 ministers the mamu fo a was say sikatre aba papa biaba sabai no what the nipa say 60 ministers nipa bi osia pe what cutting money no board the crown step board now otu because was slow board me down send your beya sikari bi be say ogun ye ga me mako France na na do ba this time appointed board in heavy excellency your mama the board ko new because aye okuta political ideas emuwa na yesi akọ school emuwa na yesi akọ school am ye ku bida emuwa na yesi okuta law certificate emuwa na yesi ye kuta law certificate national law certificate no eye control law certificate amwa no mo ko paper will be bathroom na law firm na be ka che Ghana for ba na be ka Kwame Nkrumah same certificate aso ye lawyer there Ghana excellency government or reset Ghana ye yamba na me na me home ne memra me ba ye bebi nkomo afa enduane bo me yase me ka che ma wuntumi asem no enduane bo hia me because say Ghana ati atade Ghana as ye war and the beer so. It's in my man and the hoffer. Namemra, never know maybe come off a miane, send me a miane boy a cookie. Way and the extra. Way yo, and the extra, send me panel and the young coupon the not come again. Send me panel, ya panel, one the young coupon the Kutakan. Ya bohom pa your sweater, but then young coupon said, Uncle Dina Home. Now I'm refreshing again. Was some repeat. Or bar or Bamacana. I used to say crab. And then young couple the semi panel is a semi panel. Only as you. Okay, or see no pressure. You're calling me. Or can't wobble you, or shall wobble you. Missy, what can't wobble you, or can't wobble you. Dear me, mama, what can't wobble you. Missy, what can't wobble you. ɔse wɔka ɔbɛyɛ ɔhyɛ ɔbɛyɛ Excellency John Dramani Mahama promise Ghana for say mumma me akwanya ɛtɔ mmienu te sɛ Yesu Kristo ma yɛ ɛtɔ mmienu a wɔbɛba no me ba te sɛ awedade obi a ɔba a wɔba mmienu no ana ne ho ohu ɔyɛ nsɛnkyɛnne wɔ wiem ampa Ghanafoɔ nya asetie tie ɛde tumi ne hyɛ ne nsa bosome no bosome nsia ne ɛkɔ mu ɛna Ghana sesa bɔhyɛ a wɔhyɛ yɛ nyinara Excellency adi so de ama Ghanafoɔ pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛnyɛ yɛ 100% o nanso deɛ Ghana akɔkɔdu seesei no obi ada a wɔda wonam kurom a na obi bɛka oh tete abaa no ahunahuna kaaka moto bi abaa wei deɛ ɔyɛ asomdwe paa wei deɛ fɛ ne leader ɛnyɛ obi a nea na akwanya sɛ ɔbɛyɛ president o yɛwɔ certain people a wode ɔman kuta na wɔtumi de ɔman no tu mmirika te sɛ nantwi a wɔtu mmirika ɔkaa so ɔbɛte $1 so wate bɛɛ tax wɔyi fuel na abɛn bi te so petrol a bihia gallon producer wɔ gallon wɔ hɔ moma me gallon wate petrol 1 gallon abɛn bi te so ne ɛtɔ petrol 2.4 wɔkaa wɔbɛyɛ o wɔhyɛ wɔbɛyɛ petrol na yɛ 2.4 close to 3 million ɛnɛ obi frɛ me video na pay ɛwɔ America na wɔde fuel price kyerɛ me na yɛ 10.77 this week nkɔmɛ nkɔpem Friday yɛsa te petrol fɔ wɔn yɛ frɛ me leader ɔnyɛ pɛsɛmi nkumnyam ɔni sika onyare wiem wɔnyɛ ahoɔyɛ a ɔdwene Ghanafoɔ ho ɛti na Nyankopɔn nso taa n'akyi na mɛmu a wɔrebu ɛyɛ fɛfɛɛfɛ de ma Ghana ni bi ahom bɛtɔ no obi abɛnya ne kyɛfa aduomiri bi na tomatoes woyi mmiɛnsa a na yɛ 106 tomatoes nketenkete wɔkyena ne ba stadium de tomatoes de bayerɛ de gyende de abɛ de mmiɛne bi abɛba na mayiyi ne maako that time Kwaku de yɛ program ɛberɛ na apalahala ɛberɛ na santino tɛ so na tomatoes nketenkete mmiɛnsa na ne nam 150 ɛnɛ kobisa Ghana ni sɛ tomatoes wokuta 20 Ghana tomatoes a wobɛnya no wonni nwie bɛyɛ na wɔtwe ha yɛfɛ leader na papa ɛnɛ mo ɛmo a ne ɛpɔ no 5 million ɛmo na aban bi te so na ɔde gye 5 million aban papa a waba no na ɔpɛ sɛ Ghana ni bi afotɔ no na ɔpɛ sɛ Ghana ni bi adi bi na ɛnkɔyɛ baakofoɔ a wɔredidi no nti saa aban papa no saa mo no ɛnɛ aba 2.4 nti obi bɛka kyɛ me sɛ menkɔdi MPP akyɛ na ofisi ma bɔda ma na me ndɛ na MPP bɛkyɛ bi ada na me akɔpe Excellency John Mahama mpaboa ho da mɛhyia mɛba Ghana mɛhyia no koraa deɛ mede me tɛtɛ ma bɛto ne mpaboa ho atase na maka kyɛ ne sɛ papa nyame nhyira wate nipa yɛ adeɛ wɔ sa yɛ yie $1 no na me mekora me sɛ ɔde ba 8 ɔse wɔtwene Ghanafoɔ ho yɛ akwantuo mufoɔ nti wɔde bɛgyina between 10 and 12 ɛkɔ na ɛba saa when you feel the leader ne nyinaa yɛde ɛdade bu ɔman no ɛyɛ gold for oil gold oil a na naado mobɛyɛ no tɔkade ma anyɛ no ɛnɛ gold board na ho sɛ yɛ asesa Ghana fa ɛnɛ gold board ama Ghana fa ne ntoma pɛɛsra ɛnɛ abɛ wotwa wɔ loan kaa wode yɛ nkwan a bɔsone na ani wie ɛnkyene koraa deɛ sɛneɛ ɛyɛ ade a wokuta 1 Ghana kɔ nya nkyene wokuta 1 Ghana 50% wonya nkyene madiri baako wompɛ wei na apɛdeɛ yi bayerɛ ɛmɛ bi atwam na po na kwa nipa ntumi ni po na wobɛda ma ɔnya po na adi wobɛdi po na ate sɛ afe aso Wobɛdi pona ti sɛ afe na so ansa na wɔtua koto pona ɛnɛ abɔdoma kwadi pona ma na kɔtɔ no because of abaapa million nkramofo ba bɛdi sala kɛseɛ alawa akoma bismillah ibrahim osman amidu hami ɛnɛ nantwie mmua nantwie ɛnɛ ukuta ɛsɛn 4 million 3 million kɔ wonyɛ nantwie aban bi kuta ɛte so no wonkuta 15,000 wontumi nko nantwie ɛberɛ na satino apara hala te so efiada nkramofo di sala kɛseɛ ɛnɛ ekurom wɔ biara tɔ nantwie ne mpɔnkyɛ because abapapa abanya wodi nokorɛ ɛde ma ne man abanya wɔ abadayɛ ɛde ma ne man abanya wɔtwere ne man ho na ɔnyɛ sakasaka excellency jomama papa baabi a wɔ bia ne koto wate baabi a wɔ bia papa mbɔ mi mu ase odi chief of staff ne koto mo ɛne ne maame lɔdina ɛne vice ɛne hyia mo sɛ bɛɛ nyinaa meka sɛ onipa ɛwɔ talent a nyankopɔn de ma wo biara sɛ wohu wo talent a wobɛra hyɛ wobɛtu wohu deɛ ɛsɛ sɛ woyɛ a wobɛpere saa wobɛtu apalahala satino nyame ama no sɛ wɔmɛdi president nyame wɔn no too fam a na ne kɔɔkyeɛ bibibi te sɛ wɔpaa nyame anka nkyerɛ no baabi a sɛ ɔmɛyɛ president ta wɔde patapaa ɛna mɛdi president sɛ yɛanto aba ama apalahala wɔka na no ɔdo sɛe na so wɔyɛ soro abɔfo fi jaliko no ɔba saa ne nya yɛ aporɔ akɔfie ɛnɛ excellency John Dramani Mahama nyame wɔn ne firi ne maame yam ɛberɛ a yɛbɔɔ no a yɛtɔɔ no wɔ ne maame yam no na nyame akasa kyerɛ no sɛ wo kwame daakye wobɛba bɛyɛ Ghana ɔmampɛne so ne kɛsɛ excellence sɛ meboa mekae sɛ ɔmo kɔɔ baabi abɔfo na ɛka kyerɛ me ɛberɛ a wɔnyi ne maame kɔɔ baabi kɔhwehwɛ n'akyi yɛbɛka kyerɛ Mr. President papa na ɔnyɛ president yɛka kyerɛ sɛ wo wobɛyɛ president ɛwɔ Republic of Ghana ɛberɛ a ɛka no ɔno aka ɔnyɛ ni ne obi anka ahwenkyerɛ me mabɔfo na aka kyerɛ me wo a wopɛ obi sɛ president mama medɔ me brika me sɛ ɛberɛ a no ɔyɛ aberanteɛ no ne maame kɔɔ baabi no sɛ ɔkɔɔ sɔfo bi hɔ ɛma yɛka kyerɛ no sɛ wo ba bi ɛbɛba abɛyɛ president wɔ Ghana saa nipa no yɛ sɛlɛnti dɔmma ne nyame woo no too ne na yam no ɛberɛ nyame bɔɔ no a na ne papa ne ne maame mpɔ nhyiaeɛ no a ne wɔn ɔdwendwene wɔ yɛfu no ho no na nyame akasa sɛ wɔde obi bɛto ne maame yam na daakye ɔno ɔbaa bɛgye Ghana nkwa ɛnna wuyi Kwame Nkrumah a excellence dɔmma ma no ayɛ ne mpɛsɛ bɛbɔ Kwame Nkrumah di bɔle nti excellence dɔmma ma wɔyɛ adwuma school adan nsuo akwan dɔla ntesoɔ amamu a yɛfrɛ na mamuo excellence dɔmma ma okuta te sɛ nanado na okuta empty head ɛwɔ amamuo na ne head na yɛ empty zero nanado ne head na yɛ zero the political head no na yɛ empty because nyame anwo so na yɛ president and the person yɛ Ghana ɛkɔ Ghana go smooth baabi abɔkɔɔ obi ahontɔ 100% nanso ho sɛ obi ani agye ɛwɔ baabi sɛ anidasoɔ bi wɔ baabi a daakye nyame de bɛdɔm Ghanafoɔ nti ne meka kyɛ Ghanafoɔ sɛ akwanya da hɔ a wokɔ Rwanda president ɔstate bibi sɛ no duru baabi no yɛde amamuo no hyɛ ne nsa so bɔmu no forever ɔda so kɛfɔ ɛnɛ wodu country no bi a Romando sɛ he ɔmo dɔ koraa na ambulance si hɔ ɔtwɛn wɔn yɛde hyɛ excellence John Mahama nsa a obɛtumi ayɛ ma aborɔ so ama Ghana ni bi afɔ atɔ no ɛnɛ the free education wonti tro car aban bi bɛtena so na biara na school fɔ nkɔlɛ so what was last time I would say free education abɔfra kɔmpani adwuma dabɛn ɛna ɔte kakyɛ biribiara yɛ smooth when you feel the leader anɛɛsefoɔ no a Mosi Matthew Piano. Nipa nkwa ehia. Midwife for na Mosi Matthew Piano. Nipa nkwa is very important. Who say what's here? What do life at all? Say me na me bedi nipa nkwa. Sadia binti na wo minister no kasana so ntiasia. No ahwe nie na mo so na akra ba ko kra hwe no nkwa. Wo kulipa. Ana mo kwabena nta ka no ba bi no wo me tia wate rapani. Ibo me mu asema. Anu ba juma pa wo ye na me tie e wo one of the media station. The way I will see kasa. What me for say why you ready say wo ye juma makana. Enya ntokwa kwa so. Enya bufo kwa so. Send your what tower woman in Pakasa. Come now, let me show what it. On a book of many Takano, maybe I will be a Namisha. And it will show. Now, Courtney, now, Indiana Kama. And the Cabella will be a Michel. And then the Tia the Casa. I will interview. I will announce a flat. One more coke pie, one more pie, one more say, hey. Yes, yes, we are classing in nurse, we are classing in midwife, we are classing we are to take part. And then if you are by Obia and Casametia, a camp. But you need to know some was on the cost. So we are nurse, then we are side, we are classing shame when you woo. Check our own quank and you. A cow quank will be a quadia war, cow woo, when you woo. Oh, a woman here. The man kind of cracker. Papa. Now we in what for play what to play. I'm going to tell him fan about Kwaku. I'm going to say, so did you see that said Mama? Who wants a question when you were so encouraging man? One cassette. What's not say? No one name the penny no finance solution come before some the solving problems. Now what to go to me and then class the yes out of the Gugana. Tell me yes, next the year. Oh, America, what? America, they are for going to be this year. What's that for you? But you need to America, I am more for America harbor. I am more for mobile America. Mobile America more say you found one with nurse to certificate to see how they could tell Ghana. See a foul, I will do more. Now about her. Maybe who you man to say who you know, President County Hospital. Maybe yes, yeah. Now opening no casa, what I will cut as a watch it. Because we are serious. Oh, you need platform. Let me tell you one thing. I will United States here. So we are ready. Now we medical bill. I drew 100,000. We medical bill. I drew 100,000. We medical bill. I drew $200,000. So okay, you know. Okay, assess a your doctor right says it was. So I wow, we are right to sue hospital. Wouldn't panel we are no. Would be about we can sue. Ghana, Kakabia, a cross fight, Kakabia, Miyajuma, Obada, one young man come over who may say, I have one money near Kakra, and you never in class a day, and then the one of Casma theatre, and then the one of Casma cross fight, because when you near me in class of four. The time I somebody is ready in the sea, and the other man, what's now? You were happy. I tell you, we didn't share at the same time. Producer, you could come here, ready to see a big Now, me, I'm what tell you, when is here. Me, see from our Republic of Ghana, the Siada Ebe. You see from the Siada, and I do America time. The Korea can Oforiata, me, Beria, in second year, the Siada Meda Ghana. Please get me see from. Send your Ghana airport and send me out to the many people. I'm the boy selling it on Mama Batso. Can we say, me, Banon Now, me, I'm not me, Beria. The demonstration change a vessel and a 1,000 demonstration. Obi and Kahubi, Menkwan, Minister of Brasport. Who person will be Machia the Tamati. Men quiet demonstration, go about 50 jack. Leave you make Papa Mama about 50 jack. I will never go. No more money can't try. Send to the person with demonstration. They say, you go, God board, never walk. A bit more because God board necessary Ghana. No more complaints are ever said. Yes, you and your forest says mining, small mining. Mr. Ibrahim Mahama. Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, our lines is about two a good year for America. Oba of the Ghana, but two a good year, SCS and CO, as all Muncio, or home of forest. Africa countries are Liberia. Liberia for the Daniel here for Poto. Mr. Ibrahim Adauroma. And the Liberia Janana for Power Crew, which Janana for the Bemapa. Adana Ghana. Jenia Yadia, Mr. Ibrahim. Obetias Jet, SCC, Forest. I can you be the Yamadi, Adamian Fancy. Dear Nyachum, Ahoya. But what's your idea? Now, what can practice? Or what can one work in Bonsia? Or what can one work in Gallo? If you're not plan work or sunlight, to take one plan, the dialect. Mammy school fees. From the better pine. The Dabra, how dead to the Pegano. Some of the billion at the Pumaka. Young Cotoya that. Well, the gun and the man, not offer Melbourne and Melbourne, you might have the cement. The Nipa Womugum. The man in the camp, what funny pen book with that. Open a scarca baby. I'm a hot serena, what's a wako. I have Cobrolina, all to your man and no, all to know the helicopter, or two for the time, what they look at Baba, what can the comment? I also could not do nipple on the Kodisca. Well, to a Japadiano, 5%, 2%. Sanko General Planet and Sky Hammer Battle, Bama. Mr. Ibrahim said the seven sound, Obaya Oka, Ubegi Bia Ama. It's in a message kind of process. Kwaku made that the demonstration to Obra Sport at the Jubilee House. No matter what excellency John Mahama Machomi petition at their command to Papa, Wadaroma. Men tear their NPP from one acre. Wadaroma, we could do before. For mine, no, a 110, but you know, put our bra. Now, 1 million area, 20 to 30%. One says you see the Bible. Then sign a contract for 2 years. 2 years is 1 year and a year. Minimum service to Ibrahim this year, aha, and I'm reading maybe in the sea. I mean, Adama, the catcher was telling you, sign me here at the same time. One thing can be more, the money to at this year. It is the consistent crowd.